Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, and we are back playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and we are going to be going in to the Hidden Beck base. Hey, don't close your door on me, come on now. Please. Alright, time to go bring him the prototype accelerator.
You have returned. You have the prototype swoop engine accelerator with you?
Well, of course, I have the accelerator right here.
I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the swoop engine of our bike.
Okay, so I lived up to my end of the deal, now you better come through.
Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadden, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
Hey, don't worry, Gadden. I'll win that race.
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
Oh, sounds like you got all your bases covered.
You don't get to be leader of a swoop gang if you don't know how to work all the angles.
Alright, I think I'm ready for the race.
You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
Alright, sounds good. We send to spend a restless night in the Beck base. In the morning, one of the Becks takes you to the swoop racing pits, where only racers and mechanics are allowed to go. Now this part's pretty cool. This is going to introduce to you swoop racing, which is pretty darn cool. It's another cool mini game. I prefer Pizak, but that's just because I like the gambling aspect of it. Let's just get to the racing. Yeah, of course. Whoever does the fastest time is winner. I understand that. No more than 4 or 5 races. Alright, I got it. Well, I won't let you down. Probably won't happen. So, great thing about this little trick. The first time you do this, suck. Do not do well. Poor Bastila. Held in captivity. Looking pretty good though, gotta say. Oh, thanks. I want to race one of my heats. Alright, left click the mouse to accelerate and shift gears. Use the movement keys right and left to avoid the obstacles. So basically, while you're doing this, if you're doing this on the Xbox, which is what I did, just go through this. Now that special right there is basically like an accelerator that you can use every time you build up power by going past these speed things. We're gonna use that, but not right now, because whatever we do now, it's gonna be amplified. If we do run an amazing race, the next race will just be that much harder to do. So we can just easily go down. See, now we're going a little bit faster. Boom. I have no idea if that's going to win or anything, but we'll see. See, for a rookie I did pretty well, even though I really didn't do much. So now I should be able to blow the field away. So now I need to figure out what the actual best time is, which is going to be inherent on what I just did. What's the time to beat? See, 38:43. I want to race one of my heats. So we got to beat 38. Honestly, that's not that hard to beat, even though that is 12 seconds better than my other time. But what I'll have to do is we'll race this. We'll race this one pretty good. Alright, now at this point I think I'm just going to kind of cruise to the end. Look at that, 24. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that well, but I can do better than that if I have to. Nice, 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 nice. Yep, so he beats my time. So, didn't run my best race because I knew it was going to need it right here. So what's the time to beat? 24:40. It's always like 0.5 of a second like quicker than what you did. So this is the one that you're really going to want to try hard on, is the third one. I probably could have ran like a 30-second one, but, you know, that just makes this one a little bit more of a challenge. Boom. Could have done probably at 22s, but it's not what we needed. Nobody. Collect the prize. Heck yeah. Woo-woo! Oh yeah. Go, pitching A, City A. Go, mysterious stranger. Yeah, what do you have to say for yourself,
People,
Regic?
hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated.
You're a darn liar, Regic.
Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulkar's share of the victory prize.
You
old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brežic.
Woo! Bastila. Love her voice. Always loved her voice.
What? Impossible.
Sexy.
You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brežic. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulkars, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Alright guys, so we're going to save here, due to the fact that this guy is pretty darn hard. So the strategy that you want to do, which isn't always applicable, not something you can always do, is to get Brežic to focus on Bastila. If you can get him to focus on Bastila, like this, if you can get him to focus on her, you should be able to come up and kind of take him out. Nope. So kind of use the same strategy that I did with Bendak Starkiller, which was to basically get him to focus elsewhere. Like this, do not focus on me. There we go. See, just keep getting him to focus on Bastila. Now if you've leveled up and you're not using my strategy, then you can definitely take him. But using my strategy of being a lower level can be difficult. Alright, now you can definitely talk to Bastila, however, there is some stuff that we need to pick up. More specifically, Brejik's remains, because he's going to have a double-bladed lightsaber, belt, armband, and gloves. Well, you know what? Those basically are going all into my character. No, not that. Okay. But the other things are going to be. So let's talk to Bastila.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
Well, winning the swoop race was the only way I could save you.
Save me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
Wow. I think you're getting things a little confused. You were a helpless prisoner until I came along.
I may have been a prisoner, but a Jedi is never helpless. Maybe you've heard of a little thing called the Force? But I suppose I shouldn't be too hard on you. You did try to save me after all, even if it didn't go quite as planned. So let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only two survivors left from the Ender Spire?
Well, we aren't the only survivors. Carthanasi is alive as well.
Carthanasi is alive? Finally,
I just said that.
Carth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Carth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Carth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally things are looking up. Now I just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
Well, we were trying to find you, remember?
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taurus will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Carth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Whoa! Hey, both of you, settle down. This isn't helping.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Carth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Carth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't let that happen.
I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Well, something weird happened when we first met, like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you fighting a dark Jedi. Revan, I guess.
This is... it's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
You saying that I could use the Force?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
Oh, cool. Does this mean I could be a Jedi?
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Yes, we do, Bastila. And believe it or not, guys, it is at this point where I'm gonna bid you guys adieu. This has been Pitching Ace 88. I'll see you guys all next time. Over and out.